Why does it feel like women hit 40 and suddenly lose their minds? Why does 69% of divorces get filed by women in this age bracket? It's not because they're crazy, it's because their brains literally change. Let's talk about the science of the female midlife pivot. It's a story I hear constantly. A guy comes to me and says, "My wife turned 42 and she's a different person. She's angry, she's distant, she's blowing up our family. Society calls this going crazy or a midlife crisis. But if you want to save your family or understand your life, you need to understand the three things actually happening." Point 1. The biological storm, the crazy filter. First, we have to talk about the biology. In her 40s, a woman enters perimenopause. Estrogen, the hormone that regulates mood and, crucially, promotes nurturing and bonding, begins to crash. Neuroscientists call this the thinning of the maternal veil. Things she tolerated for 20 years. Your bad habits, the mental load, the disrespect, she physically cannot tolerate anymore. She isn't crazy, she just lost her chemical ability to put up with nonsense. Point 2. The Walkaway Wife Syndrome. Second is the Walkaway Wife phenomenon. Men are often shocked when she asks for a divorce. They say, "We were fine yesterday," but she hasn't been fine for a decade. She likely spent years nagging, asking for help, and trying to fix the connection. When she stops nagging, you think things are better. In reality, she is emotionally checked out. She isn't breaking the family apart now. She's just finally signing the paperwork on a breakup that happened internally years ago. Point 3. The search for self. And finally, the reality check. At 40, you realize you have more years behind you than ahead of you. Many women realize they've spent their entire lives as a mother, a wife, or an employee, and they have no idea who they are. The crazy behavior? That's often a desperate scramble to find an identity before time runs out. So, is she going crazy? No, she is undergoing a massive biological and psychological upgrade. If you are the partner, stop dismissing her as emotional and start listening to the root cause. And if you are the woman feeling this, know that you aren't broken. You're just evolving.